Welcome to watch the third review in the Waiting for the Force to Awaken series. This time, I'm revisiting Revenge of the Jedi. So, this film is a mixed bag, and soon I'm going to tell why. But before that, before the movie starts on this VHS, it hold on. Oh my god. So let's start again. Return of the Jedi. So in the interview before the film starts, Lucas talks briefly about the upcoming new trilogy, a prequel trilogy, and the interviewer asks, "Will Lucas direct any of the prequels?" And Lucas says, "Maybe he would be interested in directing the first film in the prequel trilogy, and then let other directors handle the other two." Oh boy, how that turned out. But hey, no, now it's not time to talk about the prequels. This is Return of the Jedi. So, let's cut the bullshit and start the fucking review. Oh, but wait. There's one thing. One thing before the actual review. This was the very first time I saw Return of the Jedi JEDI, which is Finnish and, well, literally means Return of the Jedi. This is an old Finnish rental tape of Return of the Jedi. And yeah, so I saw this. This was the first time I saw the original version. Lando's there. Lando. And yeah, there's Ewoks and... Okay, now the review starts. So Return of the Jedi was also a huge hit, but critically the weakest one in the trilogy. I can't really. It's very hard to put my finger on all the things that are that just don't feel right in this film. I tried and tried, and I found few things that just don't work. But overall, this film has this weird. I always had that feeling that something just doesn't click. But anyway, the good things. Let's take the special effects out of the way. They are amazing. There are few, well, actually, all the what were they, like blue screen effects. Most of them look actually pretty bad, like have aged terribly, which is a pity. But all the stop motion, these walkers here, they just don't look like they would be stop motion, like, at all. They move so smoothly. And oh man, all the creatures in Jabba's palace, Jabba himself is a very, very impressive animatronic. Rancor, which some people actually think is a stop motion animation. No, it's actually a puppet. But Rancor looks amazing. Very, very believable. So yeah, this film has a lot more puppets, and they look all pretty good. Yoda looks almost as good as the one in Empire Strikes Back, but I don't know. There was just something in Yoda this time. Just, I don't know. It felt more like a puppet. Slightly more like a puppet. I don't know what was it. The chase in the Ender Woods, very fast paced and fun to look at, and yeah, it really the background, like the forest when they move forward, the picture shakes all the time, which I don't know. Some would say like it looks pretty bad. It hasn't aged that well. But I still find it that is a very good looking scene. The Battle of Endor in space, like phenomenal, amazing uh, space battle. First of all the uh, choreography. How do you say it? Sorry, I'm from Finland, but the way the ships fly and move, so it's so fast paced, and there's so much stuff in screen. I've never seen any film before Return of the Jedi would actually like have that much shit in screen at the same time that are like not really there, that were just shot separately but then combined into one cool shot. Yeah, the space battle is definitely highlight. But there's a problem. This film has I don't know, like a rehash, been there, done that feel to it. I mean, seriously, another Death Star. Yeah, it sure looks cool. It's still being constructed and stuff. But we had a Death Star in the first film, and well, if you've seen the film, I don't like spoiling stuff, but in case somebody hasn't seen this film yet, the way they destroy Death Star it's pretty much the same thing. That was also disappointing. But yeah, it sure looks cool. But even the space battle, like we had a space battle in the end of the first Star Wars. It almost feels like Lucas wanted to remake the Battle of Yavin. So there's also this one thing, this big plot twist that I'll come back later, because it also feels like I don't know. Lucas wanted to also this film have some kind of a huge and shocking plot twist. But now again, more good stuff. Of course, Jabba's Palace is a memorable place. I love Max Rebo Band. Great stuff. Rancor pit scene again, a very cool thing. People pitch about that Boba Fett dies in such a horrible way, or I would say lame way. But come on, I mean, we saw Boba Fett like I don't know. He had a screen time of like 1 minute or something. It doesn't really matter. Boba Fett was never going to be an important character. Yeah, he was made even cooler in the expanded universe. But yeah, but I'm not that familiar with expanded universe. I actually have some books that feature Boba Fett and some comics too. I haven't read them yet, but yeah, I never myself I never saw Boba Fett as a important character, like, or even that cool. I mean, yeah, the suit is cool, but that's kind of it. Hanning Carbonite was cool in The Empire Strikes Back, a very memorable thing, and well, Hanning is in Carbonite also in this film. Memorable stuff. Okay, the villains, Emperor, one of the best movie villains. Again, really, he is very, I don't know, likable villain. I don't know really why. But yeah, and the way he looks is also pretty cool. I've always, as a kid, I Emperor looked like an old, old witch, old lady. The way Emperor talks is also kind of funny. But a great villain, and he is very evil, especially at the end. You would even say that you won't take him that seriously at first, but really at the end, he just turns into pure evil, and you just start to hate him. Horrible guy. Sorry if I'm jumping around, but I really just this is a pretty non-scripted review. But yeah, anyway, sound effects. Ahead of their time. Actually still haven't talked about sound effects, but yeah, all three Star Wars, actually in every Star Wars film, the sound effects have been amazing. Ben Bird is really a genius. He comes with these very very recognizable sound effects, and really like are very unique, and like something you've never heard before. Admiral Akbar is also Akbar is a legendary character. It's a trap, and all sorts of other memorable lines are in this film. I also kind of like the Admiral guy, the one that Darth Vader chose to continue the work after he killed the last one in The Empire Strikes Back. Actually, now I don't remember his name, but you probably know what I'm talking about. He actually dies in Return of the Jedi. The music actually this time, well, actually it's not as memorable, I would say. John Williams didn't really do that good job this time. A lot of tunes from earlier films are reused in this one. But there are some that I recognize from this film, like the Jabba's ship battle music was, I remember that, and the Ewok theme, for example. And of course, Yub Nub. But now, more weak stuff. There was one thing I noticed. Han and Lando are suddenly friends. They hated each other when they last saw each other in The Empire Strikes Back, and suddenly they are friends. Like, I would have wished that during the Jabba ship battle, when Lando was hanging from one of the ships and was going to die, Han would have like hesitated. Should he save Lando because Lando betrayed him? There was absolutely nothing. He was just instantly okay. I will save him, which was I don't know. They should have done something about that thing. That they first like still hate each other, but can but are able to solve things pretty quickly. Well, what about Ewoks? Ewoks were actually the very first thing that some fans like really started to hate. Long before Jar Jar Binks. We will talk Jar Jar Binks in the next episode. But anyways, yeah, Ewoks, I don't really care. I mean, they are teddy bears. That is slightly weird, and it kind of makes it make the film feel more like for kids more. But yeah, it's not really a problem. Ewoks are not a problem to me. But they are quite like a weird characters. Should have been left out, and they should have replaced them with something more something that you could actually take seriously. And the Ewoks kind of made the Empire look pretty weak. I mean, the Ewoks were able to kill the stormtroopers. That was weird. That thing I just don't accept. Oh yeah, and there's that one scene where Chewie um, swings through the trees and does a Tarzan yell. Um, that is probably the lowest point of the film. I don't know. It's kind of funny, but now when I think about it, like, come on, really? Actually, the same thing happened this very same year in Octopussy, Roger Moore's second to last Bond film. He also swings through trees and yells Tarzan yell. I don't know if these two films have some kind of a connection. I don't know with the characters. They don't really seem to develop that much. The ones that develop, of course, is Luke and Vader, as you know. Actually, Luke's a very badass character in this. This is also a very good thing in this. He actually becomes this very powerful guy. He definitely knows what he's doing now. He is almost a Jedi, but he still has to face Vader. But yeah, Luke became a badass, and I like that. Okay, now I think, and spoilers. Leia is Luke's sister. I don't know, that was a bit far-fetched, and it kind of shrinks the universe a little bit. I really don't understand. Was that really necessary? Couldn't the sister have been somebody else? Somebody that we still haven't seen? I just, I don't know, it's kind of awkward now when you see Luke and Leia kiss in The Empire Strikes Back. Did Lucas even remember that scene when he decided to make them siblings? I don't know. And it never really like develops anywhere. I really hope that they continue the Luke and Leia relationship like as siblings in The Force Awakens. Well, we will see. But again, a little bit good stuff. The ending is very powerful. You know what happens if you've seen the film. The ending is just really, really good. The end of Emperor is just, it's so cool to watch. An amazing scene, very memorable, and really improves the film actually. This film wasn't directed by Lucas or Irvin Kershner. It was actually directed by a guy who I remember died in 1987. Was it 1987, 1986? But pretty soon after Return of the Jedi, which is a pity. He never really got to see the full fan base of this film. But yeah, I don't really know what else he directed. I remember Irving Kershner directed RoboCop 2 in 1990, which wasn't actually that good. But yeah, this guy's work, the guy who directed this one, I don't remember that much. And the cinematography is, well, it's nothing special. I don't really remember any like really cool shots in the film. But I don't dislike the guy. He did his job. So yeah, overall, I don't know. This film, that's actually a shot from The Empire Strikes Back. Why it's here, I don't know. But yeah, weakest one of the original trilogy. Slave Leia is obviously nice to look at. She's actually now banned. They won't make any more toys about her, which is I don't know, maybe too PC in my opinion. But yeah, mixed bag. Some good stuff, but I think Lucas and friends paid a little bit too much time and effort to things that are not that important and forgot the things that are important. Of course, the story is still really good and a great ending to the series, but there are some things I would have done differently. I would say 3.5 out of 5 for me. I wouldn't even say 4 out of 5 because then that would matter. There would be less stuff that is working. Okay, maybe 4 out of 5. No, 3 out of 5. Holy shit, I've already. Oh no. Over 20 minutes long video. Sorry, guys. By the way, Han hates C3PO a lot. Let's see you in the next episode. And it is, of course, prequel trilogy starts, and I will revisit episode 1. See you later. Bye.